All right, welcome back to Writer's Block. With me once again, I got Mike Bajor. Unfortunately, I guess
Yeah.
this is all we got
Well,
right now to work with people.
I don't know how to use a camera, so maybe I'll pop up one day. But we got Christmas lights.
He's having a herpes outbreak right now. He
No,
doesn't want
no,
you
no,
guys
no,
to
no.
see him.
I'll show up in a second, just like herpes.
And then you never go away, bro. That's it.
I mean, I do. I only show up when you don't want me to,
You always
like
come back.
a good friend.
Like, what was that horror movie? They always come back. They always come back. But anyways, today's topic of discussion is what makes a character badass.
Well, I mean, shit. This is like creating a main character, right? The fucking same premise.
Yes
No.
and no, because there's lots of different things, right? There's abilities, there's powers, there's looks, like visually, right? When you first see the character, because like you have people like in like Naruto, right? What was the name? Choji.
Mhm.
Like when you first see him, he's not a character that you're like, he's badass, or he's probably gonna be badass. It's not until he
Yeah.
showcases his abilities that he becomes badass.
I mean, to you, like, I still thought he was trash as fucking a waste of my time.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't he still alive?
Yeah, he had a fucking fat ass daughter.
Well, I mean,
And then I'm pretty sure he banged some chick from the Hidden Sand Village. He bagged a dark chick. And his daughter's like a hybrid between like being black. It's like side of the whole awesome ass lightning village.
yeah.
Those motherfuckers are cold as fuck. But Choji's daughter's ugly as shit. So like he literally didn't bring anything to the show. Except those potato chips look popping every time he's eating them.
Yeah. All the food, man, and all animes, everything they eat looks amazing. So yeah, visually, like what's something that from some of your favorite characters, you're way ahead of schedule with the Christmas lights.
Oh yeah, what can I say?
But yeah, so what are some of your favorite characters, and visually, what are some of the things that made them badass to you?
Oh, all my favorite characters are super fucking jacked.
Right, that's
And-
like a mandatory, right? When we're dealing with comic books or any type of superhero, right? Protag.
Yeah. So what is the greatest thing that humans could achieve on their own? Pretty much any badass character has that, right? And even like super smart characters that are like weak as fuck, that are just super smart. So like if you were to do like Death Note series, those dudes were just, it was an entire fucking intellectual thrill ride
Right.
of how the fuck
right.
am I gonna kill the whole world? And then you know what I mean? Like I fucking like them for their smarts. They got a new anime that came out. Dr. Stone.
Hey, I kept aren't they doing
From
like
the Stone
I
Age?
haven't seen it, but I keep hearing about it, and they're doing a second season, right? Or a third season,
It's already
whatever.
done. Yeah,
There you
second
go,
season's
yeah.
already done. You probably didn't even need to do the second season. I think they were just trying to soak up some extra money.
Well,
It's like
yeah,
6 or
always.
7 episodes in a second season. I was like, what the fuck?
That's always the plan, bro.
Yo, I enjoyed it still. Like it
That was
wasn't
probably
fucking
that
bad.
guy's first story. You gotta cash in.
But it was fucking that was good. Yeah, so just attributes at the maximum level, I think is what I look for.
Mhm.
Right? Like any attribute at all. So courage, if there's a real courageous dude and he does it to the maximum, I usually like that. That makes a fucking, I don't like anything. Like, oh, this dude fucking killed himself to save everybody else. This dude was super loyal to his fucking old lady. Like, there's a million different things, but in one attribute, you just go above and beyond whatever normal fucking people would do.
Right. So, and would you say that are there characters that have like some of those attributes that go OP and then you don't like them? Or are there characters that you like because some of those attributes are OP? Like the Hulk, right? Physically, he's OP, right? But that's why we've this guy.
Yo, come on, keep it fucking serious.
I'm just gonna not look at the screen.
Yeah, that works.
So, like physically, he's OP in that one aspect, right?
Yeah.
and that's why we like him. But I feel like there are characters that are OP that we don't like, right?
No.
No.
Find me an OP character and I fucking love him. One Punch Man, one of the best animes ever made. Right.
Prime example, Superman.
But partially, like, you're not really watching it for him though. Right? You really watch it and watch all the other characters develop. But they did such a good job writing every other character that he's
right. They're interesting. All of them.
Yeah. Every character is interesting in that fucking story. And like even like the shittiest character in the thing who's so underwhelming, you're like, there's hope there. Moomin Rider, he rides a bicycle and just gets his ass beat by everybody. But his ability to take an ass beating makes me like him.
Right, exactly. Exactly. And also, what I think is important to point out for One Punch Man is it's not like Naruto, right? Where you have every character is important for the most part, right? But then they have these filler episodes where they just go into every fucking family's backstory, right? And I feel like One Punch Man does give us the backstory, but they know not to take. I mean, the whole basis was comedy to begin with, right? He did it for fun and everything. So I get that. But I also feel like the writers on it now know not to go too deep into it, and it's enough and the characters are still interesting.
Yeah. Oh no, all the characters. Yo, and I feel like the side characters get deep story and the main character don't really do shit with.
Right.
Except that he's
I don't know.
my favorite characters of all time.
Right.
Be reasonable. So Vegeta is one of my favorite characters of all time, but without Goku,
Yeah.
I don't get Vegeta. And Vegeta's admirable just for the fucking way he trains like a motherfucker.
Right. And I think that's like for me that he's my personal favorite character. And I think that's why it's just because he's constantly always physically pushing himself, right? It's that never give up sort of situation, no matter what. And the man's died. And he's like, nah.
Yeah. No, he's a G, man.
And then we also have, I mean, like Goku, for example, right? I don't think on appearance, like on first appearance, there's anything badass really about Goku's character design. Like when you first,
he's an average Joe, man.
Yeah, he's unassuming. Yeah, he just looks, and then when he starts talking, you're like, oh, he's an idiot. So like that doesn't help. But then soon as he's using his abilities,
can go to town.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, but it's like you wait for the shirt to come off. I remember, even I said I hate that nigga. There, when I was a kid, he did the Frieza saga.
Oh man, yeah.
And like everybody's fucking dying. He's talking to this dude for 7 days and still giving him forgiveness. Like he was over the top with forgiveness and the ability to forgive people that make mistakes and shit like that. And then he's just so much more powerful than the other guy. He could finish him, get retribution, but he like doesn't believe in it. He's like, no, everyone can be a good person, which is like a weakness at the same time. But
right. And I think that's why I love Vegeta, because it's realistic. If you were in that situation, you'd be like, fucking kill that guy. Fuck that guy.
Yo, but you ever see Dragon Slayer?
No.
Okay, that's pretty kick-ass. That's like a baby version of Berserk. Like if you wanted the PG-13 version of Berserk, you would watch Dragon Slayer. And I feel like there was maybe after the first 2 episodes or 3 episodes, I feel like they pulled back a little bit and made it a little bit lighter of the show. Right. I don't know if they were forced to or something like that, but it felt like the direction of the show went in a different direction.
Mm-hmm. It could have been editor notes like after the first 3, or they could have switched out editors and the new editor was like, hey, this isn't going to appeal to a broader audience.
I think that might have been what happened because I didn't like it as much. I still thought it was. I still thought it was a good show. But that
Yeah,
character was. I don't even know what the fuck his name was, man. Just Goblin Slayer. Like everybody just. He never took his fucking helmet off the whole show. You didn't see anything about him, and he was just tactically proficient. He wasn't super strong, super good at anything.
right.
The weakest monsters in the whole show. Like everybody wants to kill dragons and shit like that because bounties are greater. They're the smallest bounties to kill goblins, but they take like the most lives as well.
Right. Right.
But and then he just made his job to be proficient at killing goblins, and it was just fucking. It was kick ass.
You were speaking of Goblin Slayer, and it reminded me of something, and I can't remember what it was now.
You Hakusho?
What? No, man.
Yo,
Hakusho.
oh, Spawn.
Spawn? No, but I have been like last night. That's funny that you mentioned Spawn. Last night I watched 3 documentaries on Todd McFarlane.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was
I
going.
mean
in
that will help you fucking write. What's his story? What's his back? So I don't know shit about him outside of in the 90s. Spawn blew the fuck up. I thought it was a great movie with the Violator and shit.
Yeah,
Some
yeah. It grossed $80 million. So I mean, yeah, it did great.
It was fucking kick ass.
So it's very interesting, right? He's self-taught artist and writer. Like he didn't go to school for any of these things. He just loved comic books. So he's been drawing since he was a kid. But again, no classes or anything like that. And he was actually, his first goal was to be a pro baseball player. Like he went all the way up to like major league tryouts pretty much. Is fucking crazy. And then that didn't work out. He got cut, and he basically took that same drive that he had for baseball and put it into his artwork. And after a long ass time, ended up getting a job drawing for, it was a random company. I think he drew like a couple issues, and then I think the writer died. And then he ended up getting a different.
Or
Yeah, the writer for it died. And then the writer for something else ended up asking him like, hey, I have this story called The Hulk. Would you like to write it? Or would you like to do the artwork for it? And that was like his first like real big one. And then from
so
there,
the first thing he did was the Hulk.
the first big thing he did, yeah, was the Hulk.
What was the mini shit he was doing before that?
It was like it was some random shit, bro. It got canceled and shit. It was like
That's a fucking wild ass start. Is the Hulk, and then he branched out on his own. Like, no, I just want to hear the fucking story of this guy because he's dope as fuck.
It's fucking crazy. So he was working for Marvel, right? He ended up Spider-Man at the time. The sales were going way down and like just doing really shitty. And he was like, he had the idea to go down there and basically try to do the artwork for it. And they told him before he went, like, it's crazy down there. Like, don't fucking go. So when he went, he realized like no one down there had their shit together and everything. So he ended up taking over the artwork and completely changed the artwork. And the fan reviews were obviously like overwhelming. People loved it. And from that, he was like kind of ready to write. So, but he was already having issues like with Marvel as far as like his artwork and things that he wanted to show, like, the blood and gore and shit like that. And they were like, nah. So he was already having issues. So they said that they were going to do a new Spider-Man, and they asked him if he wanted to take it over. And he was like, you guys are going to let me write it? And they were like, yeah, we'll let you write it and do artwork and whatever you want with it. That ended up being their number one selling comic book. It was like it sold 1.7 million or some shit like that.
Wait, but he was stop me if I'm wrong, but because my uncle has fucking boxes and boxes of comic books, and when I was a kid I used to go over his house, and he was sucking like Todd McFarlane's dick. That's how I fucking heard about him.
Right.
And he has like the issue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Spawn.
Yeah.
But you're talking about Spider-Man. I think some of his favorite books, I think he did Venom and Carnage. Is he the one that brought them?
So this is actually, I was just about to get to
Wait.
So
You just froze on me for a second. My bad, dude.
oh, am I good now?
Yeah, you got excited, and then it was
Uh,
like, ah! And I was like,
all right. So
yeah,
yeah. So did you take your video off again?
yeah. I'm just listen. This is
Oh,
a
you're just
fucking work
fucking
in
around.
progress.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. No, I'm being a fucking asshole.
I'm like, I don't know if this shit's getting stuck.
Oh shit.
So okay,
Uh-huh.
so when he got assigned to when he went down and he got assigned to draw for Spider-Man, like when he went down there and asked, Spider-Man was in the
Mhm.
black, he was in the black suit at the time, right? So um they told him that he got the job, he would be able to do the artwork, and his artwork's different, and he also didn't like the black suit at the time. So he told them like the big issue was, I'm gonna draw Spider-Man, but I'm not gonna draw him in the black suit because that's not Spider-Man. So he came up with this whole storyline for Venom only because he hated the black suit and he wanted it off.
Mhm.
That's why we have Venom. He in one of the
So he's the
interviews,
creator of Venom.
yeah, but he only created it because he didn't like the black suit on Spider-Man.
Yo, and you think he took some like inspiration from the Hulk and shit a little bit? You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, I'm sure. Like, I
so he's
mean,
working with the Hulk. Venom was a strong motherfucker and shit. It was
yeah,
some wild ass shit.
yeah. And what's crazy is he's like in some of the interviews he was saying like, had he, when he got the job to draw for Spider-Man, had he like had the black suit been gone already, that
Mhm.
would have, we would never have Venom. Like it would have never happened.
Well, we got Venom and
Yeah,
then
exactly.
Carnage, and
Exactly.
I don't know the fucking. I don't know how that new movie's gonna turn out. I didn't even watch the first one.
You didn't?
Nope.
It was
Worth it.
entertaining. It was, yeah, it was
Good.
entertaining. Yeah. Um
Oh.
Obviously it's gonna get to a point where one of the Spider-Man is gonna get, because he doesn't have the spider symbol yet, because it hasn't gone on to Spider-Man yet. Well,
Mhm.
in that universe it hasn't. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Woody Harrelson, fucking
Yeah.
Carnage. Bro, I'm so happy they changed his hair. Do you remember his hair in the first trailer?
No,
Or in
I
the
gotta see
first,
this.
bro, if you watch the first Venom movie, the end cut scene, they have this wig on them and they changed it now. But bro,
On Woody Harrelson.
yeah, it looks fucking
Uh,
ridiculous. It's like a redhead, like curly. I don't even know, bro. It's weird, but they changed it. It looks more normal-ish now.
okay, I'm seeing long red hair. He kind of looks fucking. I kind of like that. It
No,
looks ridiculous.
yeah,
You're like,
it
what
looks
did
like.
what did they change it to? He looks like fucking Willy Wonka with like a fucking crimson red hair.
I think it might be combed back now or combed over or some shit.
Not a fan of like the Joker look. I don't know. It's like he's a good actor, especially for Carnage. He kind of has got that vibe anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He
You
could
want him
he
to
could
play a
be
crazy person.
a good Freddy Krueger as well.
Yeah, I've never seen him in like a horror role, so that would be interesting. Bro, have you seen Spiral?
Spiral. No. You were just talking about. You said
Yeah, we
you
watched
just
it the
watched
other
it the other
night.
night. It was good.
So Chris Rock is in it, and it's a Saw movie, but it's like,
Oh shit. Yo, okay. I know what you're talking about now. All right,
yeah.
go ahead.
So like just the fact of like having Chris Rock in there playing like a serious ass role,
Mhm.
like don't get me wrong, like some of the shit he was saying, it was still funny because it was Chris Rock, but it was great. Except the very last 20 seconds, there's like an escape, obviously the bad guy, so that they can keep making movies. And
Mhm.
that shit was kind of ridiculous. It would have never happened. But besides that last like 20 seconds, the rest of the movie was great. I liked it. They didn't like dwell on things for too long. They kept it interesting. Um, And especially like I stopped watching Saw after the third movie because it was getting ridiculous, you know?
Yeah, I don't even know where I stopped with Saw. It's like a gore flick though. Like you know what you're getting when you watch it. I don't. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with that for me either. Like there's people
Yeah.
that really really enjoy that. I don't think the stories were ever too great. The
No.
puzzles were like, yeah, you're getting fucked up no matter what you do. There's no, you can't win, right?
Right. And the same thing happened to Final Destination.
While you're watching, while you're watching it, if you had the ability to like find the answer before them, that would be great. But there's no way that you could not get hurt. Was there, or was that I remember?
In Final Destination?
No, in the Sauls.
Oh, right. Yeah, if you go back and watch it, like in the first and second one, there is oh wait, the second one I don't remember if they because the second one the chick was working with the guy, so
Mhm.
I don't remember if she was actually giving them ways out. I can't remember. But in the
Yeah,
first one, yeah, they could have gotten out, but they fucked up as soon as the movie started by letting the water out of the tub.
instead of, oh, they were supposed to do something in the beginning, so there was, you know what, I can't, yo, I do like it. I think I was just younger and I just wasn't ready for it.
The first one was crazy, bro. Like it ends and you find out he's been laying there the whole time as the other dead guy on the floor.
That shit was pretty
You're
that's pretty
like,
wild.
how fucked up is that though? Like to be laying there while these guys are talking over their life situation and shit. You're just fucking laying there on the concrete.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking wild.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my food real quick. Hold on 1 second. Yeah,
go for it.
yeah, I'm gonna fucking eat while you just talk about fucking interesting characters, man.
Yeah, of course. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching. If you haven't, please like and subscribe to Writing Fit. I was gonna say Writer's Block. Writing Fit on YouTube. You can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. This guy's back.
God damn, dude, it took me a while. Yeah, I
This
got
is dinner time.
yeah, burgers, mushrooms, fucking
A burger sounds
onions.
good, actually. God damn.
Yeah, no bun. I'm eating it like a steak.
Oh shit. Man, now, yep. Hold on. So I'm gonna text Yvette and tell her to order some burgers. Fucking starving.
Yeah, you see inflation right now?
Inflation? This is a conversation we're having with your doctor.
No. I'm just talking about the fucking cost of everything going up.
Oh,
Bacon, milk, bread.
yeah. I mean, I have 3 kids, so my bills for food are always ridiculous.
Yeah, it's fucking fuck this.
It's terrible though, for sure. That's why I'm ready to start actually going hunting, but like gotta work on the car and shit.
Work on the cards.
Car. I gotta work on my car. But
Mm.
they have hunting grounds literally 30 minutes from me. And pigs down here, you can hunt all year long. And I believe they don't have like an actual tag number because they're invasive. So you
Yeah.
can kill as many of them as you want. The thing is, like, I actually need to go.
And then you have to wear a pig head, like Inosuke from Demon Slayer.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Saw.
They wear a pig head in Saw too, don't they?
Yeah. I'll leave little notes for them and ask them if they want to play a game.
Yeah. And then you fucking kill them. They squeal and shit.
Bro, have you seen the guys that fly helicopters and shoot pigs?
Hmm?
That shit's crazy. Burgers.
They live a fucking different life down there.
That's in like Texas and shit, right? Fucking flying helicopters.
But they need to because they're
Yeah.
overrun.
They're destroying everything. It's nuts. Bro, did you see what happened in West Palm with the shooting at the
Yeah.
Publix?
We just got a memo today.
That
about
shit's down there by you, yeah.
No, I'm not even in West Palm anymore. I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh, what the fuck?
but we got a memo pushed out about fortifying everything, different bases and whatnot, what procedures are
Oh
in case
shit.
it happens.
Damn. Yeah, shit's getting crazy, man. You can't do anything. Can't even
And I was
fucking
thinking,
go
West
buy
Palm
milk.
Beach, there's shootings there every fucking day.
Oh well, yeah.
And what's funny is like the media don't even cover half the shootings that are happening every day. Like, get the fuck out of here.
No, I mean it's just like with casinos, right? On Indian reservations.
Mm-hmm.
There's a bunch of shit that happens there, but like you don't hear about it because the media is not allowed on property.
Yo,
You only
please tell
hear
me.
about it when
Please tell me
something.
about it, man.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to tell you about it because I know I had to sign papers.
NDAs and shit.
Yeah, like when you first get hired that you won't talk to the media and shit. And honestly, I don't remember how long those dates were, if it was only while I was working. But yeah, I'll pass. But
Isn't
yeah,
that fucked up? Like we sign our lives away just for a check every now and then.
you have no
Especially,
choice. It's that or die.
I mean, you're not gonna die, but
No, you can go be homeless.
quality of life will be pretty shitty for a minute.
It'd be pretty bad. Pretty bad.
Holy shit, dude! I
What?
fucking devoured this shit.
Think you're out of control, sir.
I'm just trying to put fucking quality content.
How's
on
the
the
workouts
camera.
been going? Have you been working out?
Yeah, just motherfucker. I
or
told you I went to
eating.
the gym today.
That doesn't mean you went.
I just had a double cheeseburger with cheese, onions, mushrooms. That's it. That's my fucking dinner. And now I'm just fucking starving. And I might make a coffee in a bit, but no, it does well. I think I'm starting to get back to being fucking reasonably strong again.
Right.
Still not who the fuck I used to be, but my ego is bigger than my strength.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same. I'm also like my weight, as soon as I started like working out regularly, my weight dropped right back down into the 155 area. So fucking yeah.
Oh, how are you feeling now? Like you're 2 weeks in about, right?
No, this week 4. This is my rest and recovery week.
What do you mean rest and recover? You still work out, right? Just not hard?
Yeah, but it's like
Okay.
yoga, stretching, working on flexibility. I'm letting all the joints heal up and stuff and getting ready for the next routine for the next 3 weeks.
No, it's kick ass, man. I fucking hate running, but I gotta run every fucking day. It's miserable.
Yeah, I don't do that. I'm good.
Yeah. Well,
I'll
part of my
bounce
thing
around.
is, yeah, my weight's harder to fucking keep in check. Without, so I pretty much just stick to keto, man, just to fucking keep that weight in check.
Well, yeah. If you're putting on weight fast, it's more than likely carbs.
Yeah. And then, I can have a carb day here and there,
Yeah.
and it doesn't really affect me. So
Mhm.
even if I do it twice a week, but I maintain instead of lose, and I'm trying to cut.
Right. My body's weird because it like my appetite never changes, so I'm always like hungry as fuck. But if I'm not working out, my body starts putting on like fat like really fast. I actually learned, I forgot what it's called, but if you've been fat before, your body like just like muscle memory, like when people are detrained. So if you have an athlete who gets out of shape, when they get back in shape, normally sometimes they get even bigger than they were before, but they get in shape really, really fast. Yeah. And it's because they're detrained. Their body already knows, like it's already been through that process. So same thing, the same situation applies to people who have been like fat or overweight or chubby or whatever you want to call it. If you've been overweight and you've gotten in shape, your body, like say you stop working out, you start eating like shit, your body will start putting on weight faster than a normal person or someone who's, not in that situation, who hasn't been in that situation because it's been fat before.
And that makes sense. That's probably why I fucking fluctuate.
Yeah, so same thing here. Yeah, same thing.
Ridiculously.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, this is my recovery week, and then I'm thinking about, I'm still, because I did 3 weeks of overhead pressing instead of benching, and I was going to switch to incline bench, but I think I'm going to stick with overhead press, just because I feel like I get more overall body strength from that than I do from the bench. Which obviously,
No.
I mean, obviously, I'm pressing my legs and my back and everything. I'm standing.
Yeah, I think everybody should do whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? You can feel whatever you need to do. I think
Yeah,
everybody's different.
yeah,
Like
and
I just
everybody has different goals and shit. So
like I like the rowing machine because you just do 45 minutes and it's a fucking workout. Feels like a full body workout every time. And
yeah,
it's easy and hard at the same time, if that makes sense.
no, yeah. The first
Like
time I went to CrossFit, they had me do the fucking rowing machine. She's like,
yeah.
"We got a 10-minute warm up." We were done. I was like, "I want to go home. Fuck that." The fuck.
Well, I feel a lot better doing that than when I run. Like when
Oh
I don't know.
yeah, yeah. And
I think my
actually, rowing for men, so as far as cardio goes,
mm,
I actually honestly can't remember which video I was watching with this, but we get higher testosterone boosts from doing rowing as opposed to other types of cardio.
and then lifting weights probably boost that testosterone too.
Well, yeah,
That shit.
obviously. That's an all day thing.
Let's go. I start riding I ride my bike to work every fucking day. Dude, it's miserable being in shape. You know what I mean? I just like to write a good story, get fat and happy. And
Ha-
they do like 2 weeks of training and they're fucking OP. That makes a badass character.
Or if
I want to
fucking
do 2 weeks of training in the
you get
mountains and
angry at
fight
a
a bear.
dinner.
I don't go through those crazy angry spells and shit like that. But
That's that low test, bro. You got that low test.
yo, I think I just want to look on Google, right? Because it's the fucking basis for everything.
Mhm.
And just see what they have for like top 10 most badass characters.
Okay. Have you so I know you had shit going on this week. What are you writing on? Are you still writing on that laptop, that Google, whatever the fuck?
Yeah, no. I got a different laptop, but I keep it in Google Docs. Damn, this is crazy. It's almost all women.
For what? What'd you search again?
So I just did the most badass characters, and for some reason it did mostly women. And I can agree with some of these, but it seems a little fucking weird.
Give me the top 3.
Sarah Connor,
Okay.
Ellen Ripley. She's the chick from Alien,
Yeah.
from Kill Bill. Okay, I'm fine with that. Candace Everdeen. I mean, she was okay, but she wasn't badass to me.
This is overall.
Princess Leia.
No, you have to be like in a
Then they
all-female.
got Brian Mills, right?
Oh damn.
That's from Taken.
Yeah. What?
And then Wonder Woman, Emperor. Yeah, these are all fucking Hermione Granger.
Bro, this
Lara,
is you on
Lara
someone's
Croft.
blog?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Bing now because Google really is losing their fucking minds to me.
Yeah, that
I gotta type exactly the same thing. Most badass characters, right? It should be a mix. Like I'm not sexist like that, but fucking give a mix.
something. That I mean the list period was just it was a bad start. Number 1 was who? Sarah Connor?
Yeah, and she was pretty badass, but
She's not the most, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
you know what I mean? Like
I would never if we were even having a conversation about the most badass characters and we were
Yeah.
even naming the top 20, I don't think she would ever even come into relevance.
Okay, so now this seems more realistic on Bing, right? It doesn't have their names, but I just did images.
Right.
It's got the dude from who's the mountains brother from the dog face dude.
A dog face dude?
Yeah. I forget what the fuck his name was. His face was burned by his brother or his dad when he was a kid.
From
Then
what?
they got Kratos. Oh, Game of Thrones. He was a badass motherfucker in Game of Thrones. He's
Oh,
dope.
the Hound.
Yeah, the Hound. That's
Yeah,
it. So he's
yeah.
number 2. Kratos number 3. I don't even know what the fuck is number 4. Some random shit.
What's it say?
Wolverine.
It's just letters and shit.
No, it's just pictures, just images. I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay.
see. Hitman is up there,
Okay. See, this list seems more reasonable for sure.
but there's no women in this one, which is an issue. It's got the dude from Walking Dead. This female that I see is from I don't know, some black lady in some suit. It's got the chick from Alien again, Wonder Woman. Okay. This seems more reasonable to me.
Right.
It's
I
got
mean, I think if you're being realistic about it, I mean, you have to split them up into two categories, right? Because if you did include both, that
mhm.
list would just be too fucking hard to make. Even if you did like, especially if you
I
did a
don't think
small list, like
so.
top five most badass characters, both female and male.
Well, you just have to specify it to, I think, genre, right?
Yeah, I
But you
mean,
said top
even if
top
you
five
said
most
comic
badass
books,
characters.
that's fucking hard.
I mean, but
And
you
then
could
it
could
comes down to
mix it
opinion.
up. Yeah, and an opinion. But I think everybody's gonna sit like Batman's probably up there, right? Number one. Or arguably he's in the top five no matter what. Like fucking the sales, everything just proves it. You know what I'm saying? Every
Oh
single
well, yeah,
time.
right. He's always
Um,
gonna he's always gonna be a constant.
you could
He won't
do.
change.
I'm trying to think like top five female characters. Like I thought Storm was badass, but I don't know if she's got the appeal of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, if you get deeper into her powers, then yeah. But on the surface, when you first see her, it's like she can manipulate the weather. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. She can like shoot lightning, right? Like that's pretty much that, and like tornadoes and shit. I think I lost you. Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
we did for like 2 seconds, but
Oh
Jean
shit.
Grey, the Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that character's ridiculous, and the lore for that character is ridiculous. I actually think they just did a run where the Phoenix Force started infecting like everyone. I think like if you go on YouTube, shout out to Comics Explained. I think he has like some videos from like the past recent few weeks from I don't know if they're new
Mhm.
issues or not. They look from the thumbnails, it looked like they were newer issues, but I think that's a newer storyline that just ran through Marvel where everyone got the Phoenix Force or some OP characters got it.
Yeah, I'm going into so fucking just like TV, right? TV personalities, most badass. I like this list too. Like you specify it. Tony Soprano, number one overall.
Right. And see what makes that
Walter
character
White,
so
number
badass
two
though?
overall.
What makes that character so badass?
He's the fucking boss in an Italian mob.
It's his demeanor though, right? Like his
Yeah.
presence is always like it's so like he's always posturing, right? It's always his presence is so big.
Walter White character. He developed into like one of the coldest motherfuckers of all time. And you got to
Yeah.
watch it start to finish. I like that character. But you would never say it at the beginning. You
No,
watch him
no, not at
develop.
all. Yeah.
Pablo Escobar from Narcos. Yeah, you got a little Frank Castle. Okay,
Oh,
the
yeah, okay,
Punisher.
yeah, obviously.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
You got Jax Teller. Fucking chicks are in love with that nigga, bro. Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, yeah. Pacific Rim, dude.
This one's for you. Ragnar Lothbrok from Vikings and shit. You know what I mean?
He's on there. I mean, I guess the
Yeah.
lore of his story is pretty badass. But
Daenerys Targaryen. Yo, what do
okay.
you mean? He had like all sons.
Yeah,
He's
he
banging like 6
fucking
different women.
fought a bear and shit.
Yo, he's a hero, bro.
Yeah.
Jim Hopper from Stranger Things. Okay, that was trash.
But see, no, because we don't know. We know he was ex-military, right? So like,
Yeah.
so here's actually why I'm really excited about the next season of Stranger Things. One, I like the
Couldn't
whole
even finish season.
What?
I couldn't even finish season 2, but go.
What? But okay, so, but I'm a D&D nerd, so
Okay.
I love the show, and I like the cosmic horror and everything going on. Which, by the way, that shows another cosmic horror example. But the reason I'm excited for the next season is because the guy that plays Hopper, he got in shape for Hellboy, right? Did you see the transformation he had?
Yeah, you just did that whole fucking thing in that what's that second realm called in Stranger Things?
Oh, the Upside Down. No, wait, was it
Yeah,
the Upside
yeah,
Down?
yeah. I don't know. You watched the fucking show.
I can't
I did
remember.
watch that whole first season though. I liked how
Yeah,
they did
yeah,
it.
it was the Upside Down.
And the second season just was like confusing as shit and felt nothing like the first one.
Yeah, but that's because you were dropped on your head as a child.
Yeah, but I mean, you love it. I don't. All right, yeah. Tell me how Jim Hopper's great.
All right. No, not that he's great or whatever. We're going to find out, right? So
Badass. Badass is what we're talking about.
badass.
Why is he badass?
So we know he's ex-military, right? We've seen him
Mm.
fight like Russians and shit. We know he has some type of either infantry or special forces type of background, right? So we know that he does have some type of fighting capability already. So at the end of season 2, there's no spoiler, right? Or was it season 2 or season 3?
There's only 2 seasons, I thought.
3, right? There's 3 seasons.
There's a 3rd season?
I believe so.
I don't know. I just seen spiders in the sky. And we're doing arcades and shit. And I was like, yeah, it's for the birds, man.
Season 1. Yeah, there's 3 seasons.
Okay.
So anyways, at the end of season 3, people like it seems like he died. He didn't die, obviously, but he's in like the trailer for the next season shows him in like a Russian camp.
Mm.
And obviously he got out of a portal into wherever he's at now. Russia, he's either in Germany or Russia or something like that. But he got in shape for Hellboy, right? Did you see that transformation that he had for that?
No.
You got to check that shit out. He got fucking swole.
Who the fuck was he in Hellboy?
He was Hellboy.
In the new movie?
Yeah.
I didn't even watch that.
I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
People didn't go to see it because they timed it bad. Like I forgot what they tried to release it around, but it was definitely not a good time. And so, it didn't make any money. But the movie's actually great, especially like if you're a comic book fan. The action, the backstory.
You're kind of making me feel like you got a crush on Jim Hopper.
No, I'm talking about Hellboy.
Yeah. But you're really taking his character.
Who?
And just from Hellboy and bringing it over to Stranger Things.
No, I'm not. What I'm
David
saying
Harbour.
So he got in shape for that movie. It got canceled, right? So he was in shape filming for this next season, right? So this next season is basically going to build on his character development as far as being a badass. So that's what I was saying is I'm excited for that because now we're actually going to see that character develop more into a badass. As
So are
opposed
those
to being
kids
like an asshole.
Are those kids being like teenagers and shit now or what?
I would imagine that they would have done a time skip because the kids all move away in the 3rd season. So if they do come back together, it would have to be like after the school year or some shit like that. So, and they're all old as fuck now.
We got Dexter Morgan from Dexter.
You ready for that last season?
Of Dexter?
Yeah.
I've never watched it. I watched 3 episodes and they all felt exactly the same and I was done.
Yeah, they are all exactly.
It's like, oh, hey, you're a bad person. I'm going to kill you and I'm going to make it super neat and super clean. No one will ever know that I'm a murderer.
I'm going to kill you with murder.
I assume they fucking set it up later to where, oh, hey, you're almost caught, but it doesn't.
That's all the time.
Yeah.
He's always almost caught.
But he never gets caught.
That's every criminal, like every show that has a criminal as the pro tag. That's the only thing they're worried about. That, but I mean, they owe somebody money or some shit like that.
There can't be an episode where it's just, hey, it was an easy kill, good shit, and he's partying or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then Peaky Blinders, bro. Arthur Shelby, I like that one. But like, you could have picked anybody from that. Arthur's a little too crazy for me.
Never seen it.
Peaky Blinders is great. It's fucking gypsies, and I don't know if they're Irish or whatever the fuck they are. They're English.
Didn't some lady just pass away from that show?
I don't know. She did. Fucking. That's all the more reason for you to watch it. You asshole.
No, I'll pay my respects
Yeah.
because it won some awards. I guess it's worth my time.
Yeah. It's worth your fucking time tonight. The entire trilogy. I don't know how many seasons. There's like 4. Every time it comes out, and I'm
I
on
don't think
Netflix,
it's even, I think the final season is coming out.
there's another season for it.
Or it just ended. One of the two, whatever the fuck.
Who knows what? I'm waiting for The Witcher, bro. That motherfucking shit was good as fuck.
Yeah, they did a great job for that.
It was good as fuck with like B acting
Mhm.
and B fucking like cinematography. Like you seen the dragons and shit, and you're like,
yeah.
that's some trash ass CGI. But this has still got me fucking hooked. What the
Yeah.
fuck is going on?
How about that centaur makeup? I was like, what the fuck is that thing?
You know what it reminded me of that I used to love back in the day is Hercules
Yeah, the
and
show, right?
yeah, and Xena Warrior Princess.
Do you remember
were-
Young Hercules with Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling?
No,
That was Ryan Gosling, bro.
Young Hercules.
Yeah, that was Ryan Gosling.
What the fuck is Young Hercules?
Bro, look, it was like Fox Kids and shit. Remember, it used to come on, bro. You don't remember Young Hercules?
No, Young.
And watch when you see Ryan Gosling. You're
Hercules.
like, what the fuck? He has the fucking costume on and shit.
Wait, yo, what in the? I gotta watch this intro trailer, opening theme.
Uh-oh, here we go. Reaction.
So, this was based off of Hercules, though.
Yeah.
This is hysterical. Would they kick? Would they? Kevin Sorbo was awesome as Hercules.
Yeah, but they wanted that same audience, but for kids on the kids network.
I mean, I guess it was too fucking hard to do, man.
No, they tried.
Yeah, I've never seen that or watched that.
Bro.
Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess combo shit.
There was a few. There was that one, and there was another one. It was like the Warriors of the Warriors of Elements or some shit like that. They were like knights. There was 4 of them. There was a fire knight, a water knight. There was a black dude, a earth guy that had like a fucking mace. They had a couple shows like that that were just fucking ridiculous.
Somehow I got into Jeff Ross roasting the best
He's
roast of all
hilarious.
time.
Every roast he does is hilarious.
Yeah, I like the roast. Did they still make them? Are people even allowed to talk like that anymore?
I honestly don't know because I don't have cable television. I only have streaming services, and I don't.
Well, if
watch
you have
Comedy Central.
Google, I don't even know if I can fucking believe Google anymore. That list was so bad. Give me another list to look up real quick. I know our topic was badass characters, but like something that's like not really controversial, but is. Let's put like attractive people and see how many fat people pop up.
No, I would put up top 20 top 20. Damn, I don't even know if comic book because they all look the same, so that would be a bad choice.
Top comic books?
Top 20 comic book superheroes. See what comes up with that.
Okay, this seems about right. Yeah, this doesn't really see. It feels like what the fuck it would be. Right, the New 52, Batman: The Killing Joke,
Right.
House of X, Mouse, Art Spiegel, something about Nazi. That doesn't seem right to me, but whatever. Saga, Master Miracle, Arkham Asylum, The Department of Truth, The End of the World, Far Sector, Sheriff of Babylon, The Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, these are fucking the Swamp Thing. Alan Moore is up there. That seems reasonable.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds more accurate. I'm assuming that they're going by sales with those.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I assume too. Like that. Okay, that makes sense. And there's a fucking variety. It's not just one type. Um, let's do top books, right? Because reading's good. And just, I just want to see the difference in sites.
Oh, I found your Google Docs, by the way, for Genetico.
Just shared.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
had it saved in a folder, and I like it opened up and shit, and I was like, oh,
So
all right, here we go. When I open that, is it directly connected to whatever you're writing now, or no?
possibly. I'm not sure if I shared it like that or not.
Hmm.
But most likely. If not, I think when I update it, it'll be like that. Yeah, these seem like fucking reasonable, right? 50 cent. So I guess it's just certain things they just really got to Nipsey Hustle from niggas to gods. What the
What the
hell?
fuck?
This is all like black entertainment though. I'm sure that other people other than black people would read,
Hmm.
or everybody just reads black books.
Have you seen Black Sands?
Black what?
Black Sands, the
No,
black owned comic book company.
no. Are
Well,
they good?
that's I haven't read it yet, but the artwork is pretty dope. They do like it's all so the theme is like they're like pharaoh, like ancient Egyptian type theme, and like I said, it's a black owned comic
Mhm.
book company, so like all the characters are all the main characters are black, um which is very different, right? So we have all these new characters. The artwork is really sick. From what I can see, like certain characters on the team. Do you remember the show Mummies Alive?
Yeah.
It reminds me of something like that. Like I said, I haven't read it yet, but from the artwork that I see, it reminds me of something like that. And a lot of people don't remember that show. That show was sick.
Yeah, it was decent. It wasn't it was up there with gargoyles and shit.
Yeah, you know they were supposed to be doing, or they are doing a live action Gargoyles.
Yeah, this is so weird to me.
The
So
list,
the books, yeah, the books on both the different ones are just way different. They
right?
got cats. Homer's Odyssey, okay. A Clash of Kings, now the worst president in history.
The fuck,
The hell? Surly Birds, the Forgotten 500, if you tell. Secret, yeah, it seems like more geared towards like old white ladies.
right?
Yeah, and then the other one seems like geared towards. I just want like neutral lists everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's we're gonna have to. You have to get probably more specific, right?
For what you want, right?
Yeah, for sure. For what we're looking for, at
Mm,
least.
I was just saying like what difference in search engines and shit. And clearly I think who uses them really affects what you're getting there.
Yeah. So yeah, so visually, your main character, right, or not even the main character, just have the character be badass. As far as males go, we always look for a dude that's like jacked to some point, and if he's not jacked, then we looked for the next thing we move to, which is funny, is then we look to abilities, right? So the
Mm,
first thing is his physical appearance, how jacked is he, and then we move into abilities, how powerful is he, right? And then from there, we sort of determine his worth to us as a character.
yeah, no, 100%. Like I told you, hold on. What is the no, yo, keep going, man.
So and then so as far as females go, right? When we look at female characters, I feel like as a guy, I can't answer that, right? Because the first thing that we look at is like, is she attractive? Yes. Okay. And then the only thing we care about after that is what her power is.
Yeah, so think of an ugly female character that you liked.
They've never been made,
An ugly female character that you liked.
or even like a normal female character, like a normal looking, or Mary Jane, but she's not a superhero. She's a side character. So I can't even,
Mary Jane is hot though.
depending on which version of her we're talking about.
Like the child one.
What?
Is that what you're saying?
No, like which kid, like in which?
There's only two that I
universe it
know.
was.
You got like the black kid one, right? That she's clearly not who I was thinking of first. I thought of Toby Maguire's chick. That chick was sexy. I don't
Oh,
even know what the
you're
fuck her
talking about
name
from the
is.
movies?
Yeah.
No, none of them are attractive, bro. You're talking about what's it?
Bro, old girl, he hung upside down and kissed her.
No,
Yeah, you make me fucking
no,
sick, dude.
no.
All right. Can
So
I,
anyways.
let me do a screen share real quick.
Uh-oh. By the way, are you like redoing your YouTube?
No. Why?
We can talk about it because this is in the future. What do you mean
Am I
why?
redoing it?
Because
No, I'm just gonna fucking,
they're gonna demonetize you, bro.
for what?
What do you mean for what? I only watched one video and I was like, this guy's fucked.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'm leaving
there's
it
the last one.
exactly that way.
They can permanently demonetize you though. You want that? You don't want that.
I'll go on Rumble or some shit like that. Like, who gives a shit?
But then it's pointless. Who the fuck has Rumble?
People that are just getting tired of fucking, right? You just want to hear honesty,
Like
right?
Steven
And if
Crowder
I-
has Rumble.
Yeah, his shit is funny as fuck.
I don't
watch it
know
all the
any.
time.
Yeah, I watch it too, but I don't know anyone else who's ever even mentioned Rumble.
So BitChute as well. BitChute's kind of cool. Nothing works as good as YouTube. Nothing is fucking as,
Exactly.
it's just,
Exactly.
it's
I'm
the
not
truth,
saying
man.
I'm not saying like change your shit up. What I'm saying is, I don't know if you were in the best state of mind when you made that video, and maybe you should take a minute to look back upon it.
Oh no. Yeah, whatever's there is there. Come on now.
I'm like, oh
Yeah,
man.
who cares what was said? It's like, yeah, it's done. It's
No,
done.
not what you said. It was like visuals. There was like nudity and shit.
Oh,
I'm
I
like,
think
bro,
there's
what
gonna
are you
be
doing, bro?
nudity in every single video going forward. I put
That's
plus,
not gonna, bro. It's not gonna work.
I put 18 plus on all of them.
It doesn't matter. You still can't show it on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Oh my god. And
They-
it's not even that
only,
verbose.
bro. Not
if
only
you can
can
have
they,
gay
right?
having sex through
Yeah.
a blanket on camera, you can do like cartoons doing it. And it's not like there's nothing even showing.
They do
really.
not want to see a nipple that someone drew on paper at all, bro. They don't want to see it.
Oh,
a-
so they're
It's
sexist is what you're trying to say.
If someone drew it, it's real. That's it. They don't want to see it.
Well, maybe I'll just wear shirts with my nipples cut out, and I think that's my next move. Yeah.
Bro, if you
Okay.
come on to the next episode, regardless of what's the schedule, because we don't know what the schedule is, but you have to come on the next episode like that.
All right, next episode. Every episode, I'll just come in with a shirt without nipples on it, and I'll try and make it
Just a different
like it's
shirt.
not even a big thing.
Bro, hit up like Salvation Army and just get like 30 shirts.
And just fucking cut all the nipples out
Yeah,
of
bro.
them.
Look for like old like 80s shirts and shit that have like all the fucking crazy ass designs. And shit. The unicorn with the fucking neon shit coming off the side, and just cut the nipples out.
So I'm on YouTube right now. I'm gonna just type in nipple, okay? Because you were freaking out about it, and just see what they got. What the? There's literally a chick's tits. The first image
You are so full of
from
shit,
New
bro.
York Times. Literally type nipple
People
in.
at home.
Second video down, she's
Yeah.
got.
He has to be full of shit.
I understand and wish to proceed. This video might be inappropriate.
Nipple.
She doing breast augmentation or some shit like that.
Oh, you're not lying.
Yo, like, right? Do you know what I'm saying? Yo, they pick and choose. Who they
This
wanna
is
ban.
different. This is medical research videos.
Oh, okay.
Medical-
So Tana's nipples, fourth video down.
That was literally a rape scene.
Okay. Yo,
You're gonna be like, bro,
the,
they're
the
gonna
next
come
one.
and arrest you at your home. That's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be
Oh,
like,
you're talking about one of the anime clips that was in.
it was
the.
the yeah.
That shit was fucking brutal as fuck though, and it's an anime. It's art.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck.
Define beauty nipples. This is another one here. That's an ugly ass nipple. It looks like a bug bite. Jesus. Oh, that's a nice titty, dude. This
Oh
is a
my
full
God.
titty in this shit.
You're on YouTube? Oh
YouTube.
man.
This one's
Jesus.
called Define Beauty. How the fuck is that?
Do you
And I
have
think this
to
dude is fucking on the camera. What the fuck is going on?
on the YouTube channel where it says subscribe? Is there like a monthly
17
donation?
million views,
Obviously.
46,000 likes,
Oh my
8.5
God.
thousand dislikes.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
because,
saying,
bro,
if that's
that's because
allowed,
you and every other 11-year-old boy around the world typed in nipple on YouTube.
well, like I think 11-year-old boys would not even do nipple; they would do nips. So let's just see what nips pulls up.
Oh my! I don't
And
think I ever said that
NIPS.
word in my life until I was an adult.
Whoa.
What is it? God damn it! I don't know what's going on. If you can hear me, you should just pause for a second, sir. It is my internet connection, by the way. It's not you. I don't know if you're speaking. Hello.
Yo, Jesus Christ.
I don't
Yo,
know
you
what
got
happened,
booted?
bro.
Yo,
You
your
know,
internet is slower than molasses.
no. So I actually just figured out this is so my recording computer isn't my computer. This is Yvette's computer. My
Okay.
computer is the Surface.
Yo, did
So,
you guys start your little podcast thing yet?
oh, random persons?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
What the fuck? It's been like a year and a half, bro. 2 years.
Yeah, and we have 3 children, so it's hard to get time to be able to have a guest here, and both of us have free time. But we just got into a situation where we're in a place where we can start establishing at least 1 or 2 days a month where we can actually do a long podcast and start getting that going actually. So that
So you're
should be
selling
popping up.
drugs?
What? No, man.
What?
And
Oh,
like we have a
okay, okay.
babysitter. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's too expensive.
I'm not paying nobody.
Yeah, okay, all right, there we go.
Jesus.
We're on track.
Anyways, so yeah, that should be. It should get going within like the next month or so. But again, like we just need to establish some days where the kids are out of the house because that requires both of us. And yeah. Sir?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm just
So,
watching nips on the side. Yeah.
so yeah.
Huh.
So when are you supposed to start at your actual writing days? Because I know you had shit going on this weekend, so we had to postpone that.
Uh,
And I
I
had
have
to
an
learn these programs.
Yeah, I got an inspection tomorrow for work. I literally am just fucking exhausted every day.
Yeah.
Right? How would my perfect fucking thing for writing would be?
Mhm.
I'm retired or I have a year off.
Yeah, but I feel like every writer who's ever written anything that would probably have been their main sort of a body status the entire time of coming up as a writer was exhausted
Yeah. Well,
or broke and
J.K.
exhausted.
bench.
Right.
She probably was exhausted from the drugs, and she got the right, you know,
Right.
and she did a good ass job.
Yeah.
So maybe what you're telling me to do is go live on a bench, do drugs,
Right.
and write.
Right. That's it. The answer is
Okay.
right.
Yeah,
It's always
I
right.
like that.
Right. If you're doing
That
drugs,
makes
right.
sense. Right.
Right.
If you're drinking, right.
Right.
If you wake
Exactly.
up,
Right.
okay, I like
Exactly.
what you're
If
doing
you
there.
don't wake up, someone
Right.
else. Right.
Damn, dude. If you're working out, right.
Right. Exactly.
If you're eating healthy, right.
Right.
If you're on YouTube and you
Right.
type in nips, right.
I'm gonna piss my
Oh
pants.
man. Huh.
So yeah, we need to establish what makes a female character badass, and then we can wrap it up.
All right, let's huge tits. and then
I
kills.
feel like we need see like if we had Kathy here right now. By the way, if you're
Yeah.
watching this, people at home, Kathy is one of our. I don't even know how to word that. She's an artist that I know personally, and so her input right now would be probably the only input that matters, right? Because it's coming from a female or a woman who I don't know. Are women like men where we like prefer like because it's like ourselves, right? You always picture yourself as the character, so you want the main character to be like you. So you look for male characters, right?
I
So
don't
are
know.
females like that too? Like, I don't know. See, this is
There's
why we need women here for this conversation.
a chick wrote Inuyasha, and think about it. Like, who mostly is pushing like people to go watch fucking these great movies with great female characters? Right? It's
Mhm.
probably dudes, and they're like, all right, Wonder Woman 1 was a success. Who pushed
Right.
most of the females to go see it? I don't think a lot of females were like, I want to go watch Wonder Woman. They want to watch like Frozen and shit. You got to be a princess or some shit like that
Yeah.
for
Well,
females.
that's like a whole other conversation because that's like habits that are like built into our society, right? And like characteristics. Like you want to
Oh,
watch princess shit because that's what you know is princess shit. Girls
man,
are supposed to be
I'm thinking
princesses.
of like
But like
that.
Horizon Zero Dawn, that's gonna be my daughter, bro. Like my daughters are gonna be the scariest fucking people you've ever met in your life.
But who they make that for?
Exactly.
Gamers, right? What's the
Gamer.
population? What's the population of gamers?
Right. It's
Right?
probably starting to get closer to evening out, but yeah, it's mainly male.
Uh, yeah, possibly. I don't know.
Right.
Right? You look at the most famous gamers though, and it's fucking skews towards females.
So then yeah, so okay, so even if they are, let's say they're catered towards males, right? More and
Mm,
that more often than not, that's the case because characters design, costume design, that's what we see, right? They're catered
mm.
to males or people attracted to the female sex, or I don't know how to word it. Anyways, um, so yeah, so since it's catered to us, I guess like yeah, the first thing is attractiveness, right? The character has to be attractive.
And then yeah, or just a good character like Death, right? Death is
Right.
supposed to be a female
Yeah, Death is a
ish.
female and she's like
Yeah,
super gothic and shit like that.
and then literally it looks like a fucking skeleton, but I'd
Mhm.
fuck it because I mean, if Deadpool wants to fuck it, I'd fuck it. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, okay, so yeah, so you went by Death in Marvel, right? So even Death in like Sandman, right? Death in there is a female, she's like all gothic.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, she's still attractive. There's nothing really like that stand outish about her because she's like a goth. She's one of those like goth chicks, right? So that just automatically makes her hot.
Yeah, I think the chick from Kill Bill wasn't fucking crazy hot.
Right.
She was reasonably attractive, but she wasn't like disgusting. The chick
Yeah.
from Precious was gross,
So
and I didn't think she was a badass character. She was pretty pathetic.
yeah. So I guess it
Yeah,
comes
we're
down to
harsher as
ability, right?
dude,
It comes down to abilities because
and
first they have to
attractiveness
be
for
a well,
female.
that's first. They have to be attractive, right? Or else we're like, even Mystique. The reason Mystique became famous
She's
is
sexy as
because
fuck.
but she wasn't at
Yeah.
first. The
What do
reason
you
her
mean she
character
wasn't?
when they first drew her, she wasn't like that. So if you look at the originals and you look at so go on YouTube and check out her backstory.
Mm.
When the new artist came on and started drawing her, they made her geared to teen boys.
Oh, that's smart as shit.
Exactly. But again, that's the reason the character got more popular is because they
Mm.
changed how she looked. She went from being more mutanish to being, yeah, she's blue, but she has double D's and like curly red hair and like she's thick. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
again,
I'm trying so hard to think of an ugly female character that I like.
but again, like as we're breaking it down, like, yeah, they're geared towards us,
Yeah,
right? The majority of
none.
the audience.
Because who is gonna like drag their old lady to go see a movie, right? Because dudes will be like, no, I don't want to go see that fucking girly flick. Valentine's Day, we'll go see it,
Right.
right?
Right.
But outside of that, how many times are they gonna drag us to see something? Or we'll
Right.
drag them to go see shit all the time.
Mhm.
Or just my
But if it's
personal
Wonder Woman, we're down
personal
to go, right?
experience. Yeah,
But
yo, let's go check it out. Hey, let's go see what's
exactly.
going on.
Yeah, you wanted to see that movie, right? Like you know what? I'm down. I like comic
Fuck,
books.
dude.
So yeah, it's
So
after
let me look
that.
up ugly female characters, bro, because this is stressing me out right now.
That's like
Like, am
really
I
fucking
really,
shallow to think about
am
because
I
we have
really
some
that fucked
ugly
up?
ass fucking male characters, bro, who like
That
are
are
on the
dope.
badass list. Yeah, they're fucking
Yeah.
sick. So that's really fucking shallow and kind of fucked up to think about that. Like the very first thing in order to make a female character popular is she has to be attractive, period. Because if you make her, I mean, if you go gruesome, then you have to go like extreme, right? Like she has to be like a demon witch lady or something. It can't be like she's kind like even kind of ugly or like it has to be extreme. It's weird. And that can only be
They
for the
don't
villain.
have
It can't
a
be a hero.
single ugly female character in this shit.
Right. Or like normal proportioned, right?
Okay, wait, here's the ugly female character in anime.
As a hero, a protag, not a villain.
No, yeah, she's a villain.
Yeah, see, it's fucked up.
Jesus. I did not know it was this fucking hard to find an ugly female character.
It's pretty crazy. I think that's something
Because they
that's
portray
great.
as ugly are like just average looking chicks.
But that's what, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Like
it's
it's
like,
weird, or even proportion normally, right? Like, say you don't have a super thick chick, she's just proportion normally. Like you don't really see that. It's always again catered to us, and that has to be the first thing before we gauge whether she's actually worth being badass or not. Is she has to be attractive. So yeah, people at home, that's something to think about today, tonight, whenever you're watching
fuck,
this.
dude. Yeah, if anybody can fucking at least find one female character that's ugly,
Leave her in
I
the
will, I
comments
will,
below.
yeah, I will watch every fucking thing that she has
Yes. If
or
you guys,
read.
yeah, if you guys have a book, not a movie because
Oh,
they play with that in movies, a book or a comic book,
Doris from Shrek.
but it went
She's
back
one
and
of,
forth.
she's one of the barmaids.
Oh wait. Oh yeah, but that
Doris
was
from
like,
Shrek, but I thought it was a tranny. It's like a dude.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
yo,
they definitely went for like a play on shit with that.
all right. Now
But
that
it's
I fucking
Disney.
I did that voice, I was thinking of like but she's not a badass character. She's just a fucking bitch. Yeah, yeah, well, fuck. All right, my bad, dude. I didn't even mean to hold you up.
No,
I thought I
you're
found
good.
one.
But yeah,
I'm
people,
just looking at a bunch of ugly bitches. None of them are
it's
likable.
impossible. Yeah, it is impossible, man.
And all the ones that I like are a dude. So Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
exactly.
they got Martin dressed up as a big fat fucking lady. Coyote ugly. Ugly in the name. All the chicks
Yeah,
are hot.
yeah, exactly. But yeah,
Oh
people
man.
at home, if you have a novel or a comic book, specifically more comic book because it's visual, right? And we get to see them, where the main protag who's like badass is unattractive. Even movie. Actually, go ahead. Pick a movie. Let us know. She's a
You see that?
villain. What is that?
Okay. It's Cruella DeVille, but they just turned her into fucking old girl and she's hot as fuck. So,
Oh, nice.
right? Like they made her
Oh,
hot.
the
It's
new
like,
one. Yeah, the new
yeah,
one.
it was like, oh yeah, she used to be ugly and she was kind of a bitch.
Yeah.
She wasn't likable, but she was badass. Like you can
Right.
admit that, right? She had money, she had everything going for her, and then now she's super hot again. So it's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
They took our one ugly character that we liked away.
That's everything. They're taking everything away. But people at home, see you next time. Remember to like and subscribe. Riding Fit, One Suit Senpai. Mike,
Arigatou gozaimasu.
I don't know what that said. All right. See you guys later. Have a good day. Peace.